Welcome everyone to the first stream of the Zlatan Ibrahimović player career mode. Thought I'd bring it back. We've already done one of these with Lucas Podolski for these last couple of months of FIFA 21. Thought I'd have a little bit of fun. Play game mode I haven't really tried out this year. You guys know how it goes. We're gonna start at his original club. Honestly, the definition of a journeyman. I don't even know how many clubs Zlatan's played for. I think maybe even double digits. How's everyone doing? Got quite a few of you in the chat. We got two Jacks, Jack Gray, Jack Wilson. Welcome on in. Ballers, Alex, Barclay, Elian, Daquan, Kevin, and Fernando. What is up? But yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this. And if you are new to this type of live stream, basically we've created a pro that's 16 years old, made him play for Zlatan's first club, which is Malmö in the Swedish league. And then pretty much everything about him is the same, like the height, the weight, and then we're going to try to replicate the skill moves through the training and all that sort of stuff. We got Fatmom in the chat. There you go. Yeah, so pretty much we're just going to kind of go through the season. Hopefully we'll get some play time. I'm a little bit concerned, though, because I was doing a little bit of research behind the scenes. And apparently we're not going to be the first choice striker. If we take a look at the squad hub, actually you can see how many strikers / center forwards we have in this team. So it kind of looks like we're the fourth choice player right now. These two guys are probably up top, and then you got this guy, and here we are. Potential to be special though, so good news there. 4-star skill moves, 1-star weak foot, so we're gonna try to get that weak foot up as soon as possible. Cannot stand the 1-star weak foot. And I think the main way that we can do that is actually through accomplishments. So if we take a look at the shooting tab and then scroll all the way down, basically we just need to score goals with our weak foot. So I think we get like a +1 skill move for just scoring goals with our left foot, some from outside the box, some from volleys. So if we accomplish all of those, that gets us 4-star weak foot right there. How's everyone else doing? We got James in the chat. How's it going? A loan move, maybe? We'll see how things go. We had to do that with Podolski, but realistically, I would want to stay at Malmö, and then maybe in a season, we'll transfer to his next club, which I believe would have been Ajax. And then after that, gosh, we have to kind of look at Zlatan's career trajectory. I'll actually look that up now. I think it was Malmö, Ajax. Who did he play for after that? It was Juventus after that. Over to Inter, Barcelona, Milan, of course PSG, Manchester United, LA Galaxy, and then now back at Milan. Interesting stuff. Who do I think will win Copa America, Argentina or Brazil? That's a good question, honestly. I think it'll be a good match. I'll go with Argentina. I think Leo Messi brings it home for them. I know that their goalkeeper Martinez has made a couple of good stops for him. So I feel like in the past that's kind of been the problem with Argentina. They haven't been the best defensively, so it seems like they're working on that. Obviously, when you have Messi on your team, anything can happen. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up the intro to the series. I think we did a good job recreating this Zlatan though. Like it's not perfect, and obviously later on in his career maybe we'll switch up his hairstyle to the more of a ponytail or a man bun, but early in his career he kind of had this long wavy hair, so pretty hype. For the Fiorentina career mode, you should sign Eduardo Quaresma. He's a Portuguese center back. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about transfers we'll make for season 4. A lot of different routes that we can go. If I decide to sell players, decide to bring anyone in, we'll kind of see. But to start things off, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of training, and then I think we can just kind of simulate this from here on out. Any player career mode pros in the chat? Which one of these do you think we should do? I'm always a fan of the penalty kicks, so I think I'll do that regardless. That'll help with the finishing, shot power, and penalties. Honestly, all three that I don't mind improving on. And then what else? Collect trophies can be kind of difficult. Any golds? Drills that we can do? I think the ones with 3 is for gold. Inside the zone dribbling isn't too bad, so we'll do that one. Shout out to the fans in the Philippines. Yeah, there you go. Big fan of Filipino food, actually. Every now and then I actually do go to a Jollibee. I have one near me. Let's see what else we can do here. Do pass and go. I actually don't remember this one too much. We'll do that one. And then I guess 2 mediums drills here as well. Defending scenario is pretty easy. Although, do we really need defending as like as a striker? That's not going to help us out too much. Are you going to accurately play Zlatan's career? I'm going to try. I don't know how that's actually going to work out, but we'll see. Okay, so we got 5 difficult drills. We'll begin the training here. Gotta see how we do. Yeah, some more people will roll into the chat. We'll hopefully play some fixtures and then just kind of get things going. I'm excited to play in the Swedish league. I don't think I've ever done a career mode there. And of course, doing it with Zlatan's pretty hype as well. So far, so good on the penalties. 3 for 3. Oh, that should have been 4 for 4. We green timed it. It's a great pen to... Well, we actually might be able to get it here. Gonna fall just short. That's fine. Be great isn't all that bad. Hopefully roll through these pretty quickly. Only legends remember Southampton in FIFA 17. That was a good career mode. I'm trying to think about the signings I made for that save. I know we signed Sebastian Aller. Who else comes to mind? If anyone remembers J-Rod, what a legend he was for me. One of those players that like honestly don't have a great overall, but they play amazing in game. And I can tell you already, with this Zlatan player career, he's like, I know he's 6'5", but look at this finishing, guys. He's agile on the ball. He's got the 4-star skills. Just an elite striker. All right, we've already got an A grade, so I'm just going to shoot these. England versus Italy prediction. Should we do a poll, guys? I think a lot of you will be backing England, but I don't know. That Italian defense, man. Then again, we've got a Fiorentina career mode going on, so might have some Italian fans in the chat. We just got the career mode going, Rami, so you're good. We're just doing a couple of training drills, and then we'll hop on in with some of the preseason tournament. I'm telling you, Zlatan is playing better than a 60 overall player. These crosses are on point, man. Like, he's just setting up the teammates perfectly. Another far post cross here. And that's another A. There you go. It's another A for that one. On to the next drill. Like strikers tall like Weghorst, Ibra, and Crouch. Yeah. FIFA 22 no cover photo looks nice. Yeah, I saw Mbappe is going to be the cover star. I think it's what, July 11th? That apparently some big news is coming out. What do you guys think it will be? There's a lot of rumors going around on Twitter. I think cross-platform would be big, definitely. I don't know if you guys run into it all, but basically, like, most of my friends are on Xbox, so I have to switch over from my PS5 over to my original Xbox One from like 4 years ago, which is kind of annoying, but it's basically just play pro clubs, so it's not too bad. But ideally, yeah, I'd just be able to play on my PS5. Trailers on the 11th. Online career mode? Question mark. The thing about that, though, is like online career mode would be great, but is that going to be like the main announcement EA make, right? Because this is going to be for like the career mode community, the Ultimate Team community. You know, would the Ultimate Team community care all that much if there's an online career mode? That's the big question. So I think it's got to be something that kind of is like reaching across all the different game modes, which going cross-platform kind of would be. Obviously with career mode, you know, it doesn't matter all that much for cross-platform, but I think it would be a good addition to FIFA. And so many games have it now. Like even a couple of EA games. Have I played PES? Not really all that much. A little bit here and there. I wouldn't mind doing some like other football content for the upcoming FIFA cycle. Like I'll definitely be focusing heavy on FIFA 22 when that releases, but I'd like to get into more FM content, whether that be for streams or videos. And then, you know, maybe a little bit of PES as well. Oh, that was a foul. Dang. Oh, we got ball there. I think we can still get an A. There you go. Nice, good tackle from Zlatan. All right, I think this is the last one we've got. The pass and go. Pass the ball to your teammate, then quickly flick the skill move command direction of the gate. Okay, we'll see. I don't think I'm doing this one right. After go in that direction. Oh, okay, I get this. It's one of those new features in FIFA 21. There you go. So we did that one, right? Yeah, I'll go have a second try at this one. I'm just not very good at these new features, man. I think I'll just take the L on this one and do a different drill. Yeah, I'm just going to take an L on that one. Who's my favorite player? Just curious. Big fan of Lucas Podolski, honestly. But yeah, for those of you just tuning into the stream, I'll go over like what we kind of plan on doing anyways. Basically, we recreated our own pro and tried to make him look as much as Zlatan as possible when he was young. And then we put him on Malmö, which was pretty much his first club in the senior career. We'll go through season after season, hopefully move clubs kind of the same path as Zlatan went. So ideally after this season, we'll go to Ajax next in the Eredivisie. And, you know, we'll transfer around here and there. I don't know how long this series would last, but let's see if we get a start in this first friendly, though. I'm pretty excited for it. And we do, actually. The manager putting some faith in us. We're not all that behind the rest of our players in the strike force. I mean, some players in the mid to lower 70s. I think we can do all right here. But right now, I've got it on legendary difficulty with sliders. We might change that to world class later. Have I read the book of Zlatan? No, not yet, Asp. I saw he's coming out with a movie as well, so that'd be pretty good. Am I going to make videos of his career? Don't plan on really making any videos for this series. Although in the future, again, like I'd like to upload some of these live stream highlights to YouTube. I've got it set up now, so like if I want to, I could. I don't know. I guess in general, I'd like to upload some more content for next FIFA. I'm going on vacation next week, so we'll have another Fiorentina career mode going out next Thursday. And then hopefully the week after, I'll have a video ready for then, which will be kind of a new series. And then back to the Fiorentina stuff. Beautiful screenshot here. Little Zlatan hype. So the question is, do we play on the pro camera? Let's see. We're going to do... So that's on the game cam. We could do pro. What do you guys think? Should we do pro or the new camera that EA introduced? Yeah, I think it's a popular time to go on vacation right around now. I mean, a couple of years back when I wasn't making as much FIFA content, I remember going on vacation when I think it was FIFA. I think it might have been FIFA 19 or FIFA 20. I think it was FIFA 20 when it dropped. Okay, we're gonna do the pro cam. Sounds good to me. We set it up correctly. Whew. Let's get it. I'm excited for it, man. Play that to feet. Okay, or playing behind. I gotta say, the computer's playing a lot quicker than I remember. You guys can see everything. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty good on the stream preview. This has not been a good start to the match. We might need to turn this down to world-class difficulty, because the computer is destroying us right now. PS5 or Xbox Series X? I'm playing on PS5 right now, future. I mean, that was just some good play. Like, one-touch passing, no way the keeper's going to stop that. All right. Not a great start. Come on. Teammates? Like, at least play to feet. I don't think I've touched the ball yet, other than what we had for kickoffs. Gotta play as more of a striker. Our center attacking mid's further behind right now. Don't sign DePaul for Fiorentina as joined Atletico. I did see he signed for them. It's just so tough to keep up with transfer news, man. I don't know. Who do you guys think? If you didn't catch the latest episode of the Fiorentina Career Mode, I gave 3 different transfer options from teams that are kind of struggling in Serie A. Place one out wide. And the 3 clubs are Lazio, Udinese, I missed a pass there, and Napoli. So the 3 players are Osimhen, DePaul, and Zagadou. I don't know. I don't know which one of them I should sign. It's, I mean, a midfielder, a defender, and a striker. So one of the 3. Honestly, I think we could improve in each of those areas because Bonaventura is getting older. We need a good striker alongside Vlahovic. I don't know if Kwame can get the job done in Champions League. And then a defender, specifically a left-footed one, would be nice. To be fair, Rosina, I mean, it was kind of always Messi and Ronaldo the last few years, so it's not all that surprising that Mbappe's... Oh, go on. This could be a chance. Do we have the pace, though? No, we don't. Unfortunately. That is not Zlatan's strong suit. We're at a 6.7, though. Not all that bad. I might need to change the sliders, honestly, because these are the same sliders I use for the Fiorentina career mode. And I feel like my player sliders might be a bit different. At least the ball sooner. Man, I gotta at least go for goal there. I rate that shot there. Finally, some good play. Yeah, DePaul, I think, would be a really good signing for Fiorentina. We do need a midfielder. I don't know. It's like, how realistic do you want it to be? It was also the fact that he was kind of linked with Liverpool over the summer, so, or over in January. So he was kind of looking to move away from Udinese. It's always a little bit tougher doing realistic transfers around this time of the year. Yeah, we'll change sliders after this match. The computer's just playing too quickly right now. I'll have to update them for the next time I record. I almost wish there were like different slider presets you could load up. Now, do you guys think we stay on legendary or maybe go world class? Oh, we were there for a second. What's going on, Slap? You're all good, Los. We're only about 20 minutes into the stream right now. Pessina from Atalanta. Atalanta finished second in Serie A in my saves, so I don't think they're going to lose too many of their players. Although I would like to sign a couple more Italians into the team, especially if Bonaventura kind of transitions to more of a substitute role. Also, how are we doing on our objectives right now? We need to... We're good there. Attempt to pass the ball rather than giving up possession. Okay, so fairly good. 7.0 rating. Maybe we can get our goal before we get subbed off. I feel like our manager is going to take us off in like the 60th minute. Also, I'm just pressing too much. I'm playing like pro clubs right now. That's what I'm doing. Pro clubs, I'm just like all over the pitch as a striker slash forward. But for this, I just need to stay centrally. Is that Ryan Gall that we're playing against? Back a couple of FIFAs ago, I think people were like comparing him to the Scottish Messi or something like that. Yeah, we made our pro 16 years old, so we've got a lot of time to develop the player. This is the only thing I don't like about my players. You just get some time where you're not really doing all that much. Not a great pass there from me. Should just hold up the play. There we go. Teammate put me in a difficult situation. We keep hold of possession. Not bad. Try to run to the channel here. Cross. I think that's a pretty decent bit of play there. Too close to the goalkeeper, but we're doing all right. I think world class without sliders would be the perfect move. I want to see some goals personally. Yeah, offside. What's going on, Hannes? Welcome on in. Sign Nico Barella. Is it Barella? Probably Barella. From Inter, right? Again, it's like, that's the big question because Inter finished, I think, 5th or 6th in my save. So some of their players might be okay with leaving. And obviously he's a world-class talent, so... You don't get a great pass for that one? Nah, we're doing too much with Zlatan here. Need to learn that play style of being a target man. Sliders are basically just adjustments you can make to how the gameplay, I guess, feels. So right now my shooting error is a little bit higher. The computer's going to play a higher line. So if you haven't messed around with any sliders, then it's just going to be everything on 50. That's how the game is programmed, I guess, for each difficulty. But honestly, playing on even ultimate difficulty with default sliders, it's too easy, in my opinion. Should be cleared. What a tackle. The fake shot. We're starting the counter attack. Let's go. All right, let's hold it up. Hey, short passing +1 already. Gotta get back to our striker role. Pressing that. I think possession-wise, we've maybe had like 40% of the ball. Like these dudes score in the first 10 minutes and then they just kind of kept possession the rest of the time. Nice. Go on, Christensen. Through ball. Great ball as well. We're going to get there. Let's find a teammate. Oh, I think I'm off. Wasn't a great pass anyway. Isn't player crew mega buggy? Yeah, it's not great, honestly. I like the concept of it. I've been playing a ton of MLB 2K. Their player crew mode is like, I mean, miles better in my opinion. And it's also nice for 2K, like, you're only playing when you actually have things to do. So when you're at, if you guys know baseball, there's like, you get to play when you're at bat. You get to play when the ball is actually going to go to you on defense. So I don't know, you don't spend half the match just holding the L1, LB button for positioning. So we'll adjust the sliders here. That obviously did not work out too well. I think I had maybe 1 or 2 shots. Let's see. Yeah, 1 shot off target, 93% passes. Hopefully the manager starts this again for the next one. I felt like we played well enough there. Focus on physical. Yeah, that's definitely what we need to do. We'll take a look at some of the other accomplishments that we can go for the physical category. What do we need to do? Just make some appearances, no problem. Dribble by some players. Yeah, mostly this is just for making appearances and getting by some players, so not too hard. I thought it would have to be something like, I don't know if you can, yeah, something like this where you seal out a player from the ball 15 times, but we're not a defender though, that's the problem. Yeah, headers, that'll be a good one. What do I think about the return of Alex Hunter? Not a big fan of the journey, personally. So let's see. We'll load the previous training drills, and we'll switch up this one. What should we be doing here? We could do direct free kicks. That shouldn't be too hard. Maybe short passing and vision would be good. Yeah, so we can either work on long shots, free kick accuracy, and curve, or we work on the short passing and vision. I think that's honestly kind of good as a striker. We've seen from that we already need to play the ball backwards quite a bit. So we'll just simulate these first 4 and play the final one. Is the journey coming back? There's supposed to be some news coming out on Sunday, for me at least. A lot of people are saying like maybe a new game mode, but personally I think it's going to be cross-platform compatibility. So you can play, like Xbox players can play with PlayStation players. Do we really? Oh, we have to actually go and shoot this one as well. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? We've already gotten an A grade for this from playing 2 passes. Nice. That's probably the quickest drill I've ever seen. NHL or Madden 21, both games in my opinion are really good. I play a bit of Madden. Haven't played as much in the recent years, but let me go ahead and adjust those slider settings as well. So we'll turn this down to world class, 4-minute halves. And yeah, these are the sliders that we're talking about. This is what I use for the Fiorentina career mode. We'll just turn everything back to 50 or just restore defaults. Probably the easiest way to do it. There you go. And we're getting to the starting 11. Manager putting some faith in us. You love to see it. So let's see how this one works. Let me catch up on chat as well. What am I missing? Want the journey in the player career mode for storylines? Yeah, that's the question. Like, if they did something like a player career mode that actually had some storylines and like cutscenes, kind of like NBA 2K or MLB The Show does it, then yeah, I'd be down. I would honestly make some content on that. But in its current format, or even the journey, just wasn't a huge fan. It's just maybe FIFA doesn't work as well with those sort of situations. I think other games had the advantage in that it's not a continuous 45 minutes. I actually did want to show some of Zlatan's like kind of former stats. So if we head over to FIFA really quick. I mean, this is his current 84 overall, 84 potential as of the latest squad update. But, you know, if we go back in time a bit to maybe FIFA 19 at the Galaxy, spent 2 years there. He kind of does that. It spends like 2 years each team, with the exception of Manchester United, but PSG, I think he was there for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, I remember this FIFA 13 version of Zlatan. The 5-star skill moves, man. He was still pretty pacey back then. He was honestly one of my favorite players at that time. And this is when like crossing was actually one of the effective metas. Yeah, then you've got AC Milan, Zlatan, Barcelona in FIFA 10. All the way back in FIFA 07, he was at Inter. Obviously, stats are like, I don't even know what to make of it. 24 years old at the time. Wild stuff. How do you use a player's build for player career? I mean, if you just look up the player on like SoFIFA or any database site, then you can get an idea of like what their height and weight is, and then just replicate that. And then what I do for the player face, I look up like basically pro club tutorials on how to recreate that player on YouTube. So that's basically what I did for Zlatan. So that way you can actually have a 16-year-old player instead of a, gosh, what is it, maybe 42-year-old Zlatan? But anyways, let's get into this second match. Playing against a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. So we're going to try to spread the ball out wide. I think we can score some goals in this one. Yeah, I've seen those, the Vanarama League. I think it would be good. I think there's definitely been a demand to add like a fifth tier of English football in. And considering England is by far the most popular league for career modes, you know, anytime you can build upon that, that'd be good. I don't know if I would personally do a Vanarama League career mode, but oh, we were through there for a second. We still might be. Yeah, I'm liking these settings a lot more. Do a Leo career mode after Fiorentina. What are you guys' thoughts? I don't know if we'll have time for another career mode, honestly. It all depends when FIFA 22 is released. If it's late September, I think we'll have time for one more. I was also thinking about doing a journeyman. Sort of save, but whatever it is, it's got to be kind of a fast-paced career mode. Let's try to win this. Not a great job defending there, but we're on the break. Place one out wide. Good distribution there from Zlatan. Oh, I canceled. We're good. We're good. That all started from us. And it's a goal. Beautiful play. The pass toward the center. Good distribution from the Malmö squad. And a cheeky finish on the near post. Ring batch challenge career modes. I've thought about it. I've definitely thought about it. That would honestly fit in pretty well towards the end of FIFA because honestly, I really appreciate the support shown on Fiorentina career mode. But I think as we reach the last month or two, judging from years past, you know, interest is basically starting to go down once the new game is announced. So we got to do something fast-paced, if that makes sense. The Vanarama League's the 5th tier of English football. So underneath League 2, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm drifting a little bit too far out wide. Gotta stay more central. Get some crosses in. Oof, that would have been nice. Actually, the thing about it, though, is like, I'm trying to call for the pass, and then they pass it the second after. Actually call for it. Like, oh, I'm off. Dang. All CONCACAF rebuild. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. To be fair, I've done something with the U.S. men's national team pretty recently, so That would have to be next FIFA. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for content on the channel. I guess a week from this coming Thursday, so about 2 weeks from now. Hopefully I have a new series dropping. Yeah, Gladbach or Frankfurt are both in the running. Honestly, I think Frankfurt would make for a really good Bundesliga save in FIFA 22. So I might save them. Because I think right at the end, didn't they finish like 7th in the Bundesliga? Like on the final match day? I think it was Union Berlin that got a Europa League spot. Not positive about that, but... It's going to us. Still in a 7.0. Pretty decent performance here. 38 minutes into the match. Just need to see some pressing here from the computer. Nice. Keeper's making some good saves, to be fair. I don't know how I would want to format a My Player career mode, Kenneth. Maybe I would just cut up some highlights like this, but tough to say. I feel like my content is kind of best when I'm able to, I guess, think about the structure of the videos rather than live stuff. Oh, what a ball if he's on. Oh, he's not. Am I doing his career from the beginning or is it current age? We're doing it from the beginning. So we've created our own player that's 16 years old. And yeah, he's starting his career at Malmö. And then maybe next season, if we progress enough, we'll go to Ajax. With that said, though, it's going to be very tough for him to break into the Ajax first team, right? Because striker-wise, they've got... In this save, at least, they'll have Traore. They're going to have Broby. Who else? Dusan Tadic. Yeah, Marcos, that would be kind of like a journeyman structure if we decide to do the one season per team. I've thought about that. I think that would be pretty good concept for the end of the FIFA cycle, but we'll see. Aller as well, yeah. So we might have to wait on an Ajax move. Maybe we just go to the Eredivisie and not play for a top team. So that way we can keep some of the format alive, but, you know, actually get some play time. Oh, what a ball. Play me through. I was going for that top corner. Finally, some good play. Just do a Messi player career mode. And he isn't a Barcelona player. I think the thing with a Messi career mode, though, is that, you know, he's just going to be at Barcelona. Maybe he could have it so, like, he plays his different roles. So, started out more of a wide player. Now he's kind of acting more centrally, right? But I would like to replicate this sort of concept with a couple of other iconic players. You got the likes of, I think Iron Robin would be pretty fun. Even Frank Ribéry. We could do some icons as well. It fits in pretty well towards live streams, if you ask me. If I could find a way to make it entertaining for videos, then maybe I'll do that as well. Good ball. Yeah, Lewandowski could be good. No way is that intercepted. Win it right back, though. I probably won't do a Schalke career mode because I've already done one already in FIFA 21. That was one of the first videos I made this year, actually. I got the time Schalke was bombing the table, and that stayed the same all year, unfortunately. Rafael Marquez. What clubs did he play for? I know he played for Barcelona for a bit. Good pressure there. If this match stays 1-0. Unless we get a chance here towards the end. Oh, this should be another goal. Forget. Unable to make it too. This keeper's made a couple of good saves, to be fair. Wolfsberger. Might be like a lower division German team. Maybe Austrian. No, we're not able to get there in time. I was waiting for it. Monaco, Lyon, Barcelona, and I forgot. Did he ever play for a Liga MX team? That'd be my question. As we get subbed off, we don't get our chance. Honestly, a solid performance, so I think gameplay-wise, this is nice. Should be able to score some goals. Simulate the rest of the match. Hopefully, we still get the dub. And we do win at 1-0. Good performance there. We'll take that. 3 shots, 3 on target. Oh, Leon is a... We're talking about that, Leon. Yep. Do we get selected for this final match? And also, club and country. Let's see. Our manager already saying that we've got a shot at the Swedish team. I mean, as a striker, we've got to compete with some iconic Swedish strikers. Alexander Isak. Who else? Or some other good Swedish strikers. Let's see. In terms of potential, we've got Isak, Larsson. So those are our 2 big ones that we're going to compete with. Yeah, I mean, I could see it happening in a couple of seasons' time. Maybe by like season 4. We could be right up there. I mean, imagine like a prime Zlatan to go along with a prime Isak. Defenders couldn't handle it. And again, we're in the starting 11. I feel like this has got to continue, right? Starting up a new career mode, which club should I choose? All depends what you're trying to do in a career mode. I'll actually mention, I saw a video in my homepage yesterday from Cutsy. You guys, I think a lot of you will have known of Cutsy, but yeah, go and check that video out if you're looking to start a new career mode. Basically, just some tips to keep the game mode interesting. You can watch that. You can watch the thing I did, the video, 5 tips to keep career mode fun. So yeah, if you're looking for some inspiration, I would kind of look at those 2 videos. All right, play this final match here. Personally, I've got Italy winning it. I'm sorry, England fans. Zlatan looks accurate. It is a pretty good Zlatan. I mean, here's a good look at it, right? Got a pretty big nose as well. But yeah, I've got Italy winning. I think their defense is just so good. That said, I mean, England, they've conceded 1 goal all tournament from a set piece, so we'll see. Honestly, I haven't really backed England all that much throughout this tournament, but they've proved me wrong on a lot of occasions. They might do it again for the final, but we'll see how it goes. It'll be a good match. That's what I'm hoping for. Would have been nice to see Denmark in the final. I like a lot of their players, and they played well all game. You know, pretty controversial penalty there from Sterling, and then for the deflection to go right back to Kane. But yeah, I mean, I think England deserved the victory based off how they played. They created more chances, especially towards the end. I think maybe it was a stamina issue. Maybe it's because they've had to travel so much. But Denmark looked pretty tired there at the end. Trying to do too much there on the skill moves. Yeah, Kasper Schmeichel, honestly, another great tournament from him. I was watching Niren's video yesterday, and yeah, I would honestly rate Kasper Schmeichel. I don't know if you put him top 5, but I think top 10 keepers in the world right now. I mean, top 5 keepers, I think Neuer has to be up there. I don't know how Ter Stegen has played this season. Courtois, I believe, had a pretty good year for Real Madrid. I still think Keylor Navas is up in the mix. Honestly, doesn't get as much respect as I think he deserves at PSG. Especially with Donnarumma now transferring there. Top 5 Prem, yeah. I would absolutely say that. But like worldwide, I would say top 10. Sommer, another goalkeeper that had a great tournament. A lot of big name Bundesliga players. I think the Bundesliga had a very good outing at the Euros. I mean, Delaney played amazing for Denmark. Even Braithwaite, like as much as he kind of gets memed at Barcelona, he played pretty well for Denmark. We're just trying to do too much on the ball here. Our teammates not making the runs we want. I think this is Willem Zwei that are proving to be a good opponent in this one. There we go. Yeah, Dansgaard, he scored the free kick goal, right? Yeah, where's he playing these days? I know he's in Serie A. I want to say it's Sampdoria. So, might have a transfer on the cards for him. Our attacker teammate needs to be less selfish on that occasion. Like, just hold up the play a little bit. Let me get into space. And I'll score a goal. Sorry to say, but I think Denmark should have been kicked out before Czech Republic or Wales. Really? Why do you say that? I think Denmark has been pretty solid. I mean, they lost their first match of the tournament, I believe. But after that, they've played pretty well. I know they had to have a little bit go their way to get out of the group stage, but like honestly, once you get out of the groups, it's like knockout rounds is a different beast entirely. What's going on, Tommy? I don't really have too many thoughts on the Scottish League, the whole Rangers versus Celtic debate. Okay, so they lost their first 2 games. Yeah, I mean, like I said, once you get out of the groups, I was hoping that would happen for Germany, where they just don't play well in the groups at all, but they get the results they need in the knockout rounds. Honestly, I'm playing more as a center mid right now. I need to play further up. Oh, it's the right idea. Just need to get played into space. I mean, best Belgian player has to be KDB. What was the match where he scored, I think he scored one and assisted one. I'm thinking that goal where he shot it like from outside the box. Then Torgan Hazard, I believe, scored the... No, why are you taking that yourself? Just play me through. Was it against Denmark? Yeah, whatever match that was, they played really well. Yeah, now that you say it, I think I remember it was against Kasper Schmeichel, the goal he scored, so... Brett, if we do end up selling Vlahovic, which I don't really want to do for Fiorentina, that could have been a nice finesse. I think it would have to be Osimhen that we bring in. I'll tell you what, at the end of today's stream, I'll load up season 4 of the Fiorentina save, and if you guys want, I can look through some players. Because honestly, I haven't really planned out the next season all that much. I know, like, I want to either sign... If we decide to keep Vlahovic, I would sign either a center back and Zagadou, and then maybe an Italian player. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I think that would be pretty realistic now that we have so much money to spend. Champions League. Maybe let some players go that haven't really featured for us. That's sort of what I'm thinking right now. This could be the first goal. Good save, though, from Dahlen. Here we go. Let's get on the break. Great through ball if it works. Got 7 shots compared to their 3. So I think in that sense we're playing well. Let's get on the break. Just slow it down, keep it on the ground, and we're gonna score goals, guys. You don't always have to play in the air to your target, man. We're gonna get subbed off, I feel like, too, next time the ball goes out of play. Yeah, I still play Samo. Another big save from our goalkeeper. Now, do we stay on? That's the question. We do, okay. Yeah, I still play. I actually had a little practice last night. We're just doing like a mini 5v5, 5-a-side. It's a bye week for us. Play it forward. There you go. Again, like, I think that's the right situation to be taking a shot. We just don't have the finishing ability yet. We got to take more shots inside the box. FC9, what's going on? Zlatan's at 16 years old right now, so we basically recreated him so that hopefully we can, you know, progress season after season, maybe make the transfer to the Eredivisie next year. I don't think we'll go to Ajax next, but yeah, I think the plan is season 1 you're in the Swedish league, next year go to the Eredivisie, maybe after that go to Serie A. That'd be pretty fun. Play it forward, guys. All right. 0-0 draw. I think we saw 1 goal across 3 matches, but not a bad outing. The thing, though, hon, is like that's always going to happen in any tournament. Maybe the only one where that's not going to happen at the World Cup is, you know, the upcoming one, 2022, because maybe some teams from, like, I don't know, around Qatar will have kind of like a home field advantage, but it'll be interesting to see how that's going to go. Like, obviously with such a big international break in the middle of what would have been a competitive season in, like, maybe each of the top 5 leagues. Not sure how they're going to structure that, whether they'll just have like a 2-month break. Because essentially I imagine they're going to have like 2 to 3 weeks of training and then a month of the tournament. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And also the start of FIFA. That's still a year away, so. Now the question is, are we going to stay in the starting 11? According to our stats, 0 matches played, 0 goals. I guess they don't count the preseason matches. Transfer deadline day. What's going on, Lewis? What do I think has had the best transfer window so far? Haven't really followed too many of the summer transfers. I think Norwich has had a pretty good one, bringing in Rashica. Yeah, PSG. I agree. They made some good signings. Leipzig as well, yeah. Leicester have done pretty well bringing in Potts and Daka. So it looks like we have some sort of cup going on here soon. Yeah, Donnarumma, Ramos, and Hakimi, 2 of those on free transfers. Who did Leipzig buy? Gosh, what's his name? Let me look at the Leipzig transfers. I know they brought in Caden Clark from MLS. Andre Silva transferred there. Yeah, Broby as well. That'll... I've got a lot of strikers there. I mean, Yusuf Poulsen as well. Sorlot, who was in really good form like a season or 2 ago. Is Lacroix actually transferring away from Wolfsburg? That's a big transfer if that's the case. Wow. Anyways, we had a message here somewhere. I thought we did. Okay, will we feature in the cup against Haken? And we will. Okay, so the manager, it seems like, we're their first choice striker. You love to see that. And I feel like this is where we're going to start scoring some goals. First competitive match. Got good players around us. What do you guys think? Are we going to score a goal? Maybe bag an assist in this one? We're up to a 66 rating. Felipe Anderson to Lazio. He used to play at Lazio, didn't he? He's kind of moved around a bit. Yeah, Leipzig had a pretty good transfer window. Now the question is like, have they made enough transfers to really compete with the likes of Dortmund? Because I still think it's Dortmund, Leipzig, and Bayern. And then there's always like a 4 team that kind of have a good season. Last year it was Wolfsburg. Next season it could be Frankfurt, it could be Mönchengladbach. Has Ajax signed anyone? They've made a couple of transfers. No huge names though, from what I've seen. I follow each of the clubs I've done a career mode with. I follow them on Instagram, so I do get to see like any transfers that go down. Here we go. Cup match in the Swedish league. Wondering what this one's even called. Oh, Burgess to Ajax. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it'll also be interesting to see how Bayern do with a new coach. I like the stadium, though. It's kind of sick. You get to see the fans. Okay. Goal for this match is to stay in position. That's what I'm going to try to do here. Oh, I rate that. I rate the effort. See, I was trying to do a fake shot there to go into space, but not a bad start. Play me through. It's got to be a finesse. What is that shot? I wanted to take it on his right. Zlatan. That is not a good shot. I mean, it actually ended up being pretty close, but I wanted to take a touch on his right and just finesse that. That's an easy goal, man. That's embarrassing. Change the camera. The people wanted the pro camera, and I'm down for it. Yeah, Burnley signing players, that's a rarity. Also, this guy's name is incredible. Jerome Jeff. What a last name. Bayern already had Chris Richards, I believe, from... He joined like in the middle of last season from FC Bayern 2. Good tackle. We've gone by one defender. Place one in the middle. Oh, good passing play. On the near post. There's the goal. Finally, dude. Honestly, took one extra touch from what I wanted, but we're on the board, boys. I was talking about it before the match that we would get a goal. And there it is. Baby icon Zlatan, one could say. It's not an easy angle. Made it difficult for myself, but the shot power on the near post, too much for the keeper to handle. Daniel, I'm not sure who Eric Williamson is. I'm guessing a U.S. men's national team player. But yeah, it'll be good to see the Gold Cup in action again. Ugh. Man, I don't know why I'm so tired already. Yeah, that's true, Brett. I think like Burnley should be making signings in the transfer window. I don't know how they find a way to stay in the Premier League each season. Because like last year they didn't really bring in that many players. But they're great at staying up. They're great at staying up in the Premier League. They had that one year where they were making the push for Europa League, which I don't know how that was happening, but what a tackle. Okay, Williamson for the Timbers. Interesting. Oh, they scored from that. Dang. It's Jerome Jeff again. The number 9. What a header, though. Gotta see this on the instant replay. That got by both the defender and the keeper there. That's from pretty far out. I mean, that's a fantastic header. Mons, this is with it's with Malmö. Wouldn't be upset with them calling half here. There we go. All right. Good second half coming. Can we get a brace? I'd love to see that. I feel like we have done enough to earn our starting 11 spot so far. Got the quick passing down now. Again, decent build-up play. One thing I would like to see is like a couple more crosses sent in. Because I feel like that's kind of how Zlatan plays. You know, he's just drifting to the back post. Someone sees him open. Could be a second, though. Free kick right outside the area. Ref calls advantage. We're on the break. Take this one out wide. Back in the middle. See, those are the situations that we just need to call for it. Yeah, Crystal Palace, man. I remember I did a career mode with them briefly. Not sure if I don't know, you know, as a London-based club, they have an interesting storyline, but they got some alright players. Riedewalder is pretty good. I like Max Meyer, but he obviously didn't work out too well there. And I think Zaha is linked with Arsenal yet again. When he's actually going to transfer there, who knows? They've got some young players for the future, though. They do a pretty good job at developing youth talent. I think some people forget, like, Wan-Bissaka came from Palace. Can we get to that? Okay, Winger, you got to keep chasing that, man. Like, we're trying to trap him in the corner. Threw that one away, Christensen. Whoever this guy is, he's been a bit of a legend for us defensively. Seems like he's always winning back the ball. Try to take the defender on with the skill move. Yeah, Angrel, thought we would do those lots on my player. I gotta figure out a way to... That's a great ball, actually. Good defense, though. Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to, like, go through this sort of series at a good rate. Like, I'd like to spend maybe 2 or 3 episodes or 2 or 3 streams with each club and then maybe transfer away. Yeah, I don't know how this works in Sweden. We got 5 minutes left. Whether we'll have a replay match or if it goes straight to pens. Or extra time. I just hope we don't get subbed off here. Just about one back possession. We're going to get another chance. Oh, yeah, we will. Okay. Play that one out wide. Play me through. Oh, we've gotten by one with ease. Can we get the winner here? Oh, it's off the post. Yo. We don't get the glory, but we get like kind of an assist there. The run up to that chance was amazing. Who needs extra time? That was ridiculous. I mean, that was a fantastic run. I'm gonna go with the outside of the foot as well. But hey, we take those. Team gets the dub. That's all that matters. Ref, that's full time. Thank you. What's going on, Ahmed? Yeah, any tips for my player, Angerol? I know you did this a little bit with your Peruvian my player, right? I've seen that in my sub box a couple of times. But it seems like we're getting regular starts, which is nice. I know when we did this with Podolski at Cone, he just wasn't getting starts, so we had to get loaned out. But yeah, looks like we have 2 matches left here. Whatever happens in the month of March, and then this is back into league play. So yeah, the Swedish league is a bit different for their schedule because we started in January, I believe. Yeah, January with the preseason friendlies. See how we're doing on accomplishments. We've got 3 done out of 490. Let me take a look at the weak foot one. Yeah, that's kind of what I figure, Angry World, but I hope like if I make a save on the file and just keep on spamming a request transfer, I'll eventually make the move to Eredivisie. Let's see. It's weak foot goals that we need to score. Maybe I passed it already. Here we go. Yeah, so we don't have any yet, but I mean, scoring goals with the weak foot, eventually we'll get that up. Can you get 5-star weak foot in this? Angry World, do you know? Because like I only see 3 of these with weak foot ability +1, so because we start with a 1-star weak foot, wasn't sure about that. Yeah, Inter Miami's a good shout for a journeyman career mode, honestly. It's I think one of the best MLS teams to start with. I think maybe top 5 MLS teams. I'd say Sounders are fun. You got a real stadium to use. You can say the same thing about the Timbers. They're pretty good. Whitecaps all have real stadiums, but I would say Sounders are the best out of the 3 in terms of like their starting 11 players. Inter Miami's a good shout. The New York clubs are a good shout, and the LA teams. Anyways, we'll get into this next match. Skip these 2 matches? You guys think so? What importance is this cup? I feel like, I mean, anytime we can add some silverware, that'd be good for the Sveriges Cup. See, schwer, schwierige. I think that means like difficult in German. Obviously, it probably means something different here in Swedish. So you can't actually get a 5-star weak foot. That's a bit disappointing. I mean, I'll be fine with 4 if we actually get that, but Sverige means Sweden, so it means the Sweden Cup. Very original by EA there. Yeah, we should be getting wins here. I agree. See if we can get games in back-to-back goals. What difficulty do you play on Angro? Like right now we're using just world class with default sliders, and that seems to be pretty nice. Because obviously it's like it's going to be different where you control everyone compared to where you just control one player. So I think it's almost necessary to play on a lower difficulty. Oh, we played him on here. This is a crossing chance to the back post. Had to try it. We actually get a little boost to our performance rating from that shot. Oh, that's fine. Play me one more time. Nice. Go on. Little burst of pace. We'll take that. Keep on getting those shots on target. Maybe could have been a little bit unselfish there. Oh, we're dominating right now. We're getting shots. How does that not look like Ibra? I mean, I respect the opinion, Ardion, but I think we did a pretty good job with the pro. I mean, we'll turn to the instant replay if you want, but I think it looks like a young Ibra. I mean, you guys be the judge. We'll do a poll. How about that? We'll leave it up to the people. Let's find a good. There you go. There's a good look at young Ibra. What should I name the poll? What are we saying? There you go. We'll let the poll run for a bit. While we continue the match here. Oh, to make the hair lighter brown. Maybe otherwise it's very good. Okay, we did go with a dark brown for the hairstyle. Good ball there. Yeah, I think if we get it up to a 4-star weak foot, that'd be fine. Like 4-star weak foot, 5-star SCO moves would kind of be the goal, which pretty much replicates Iber's stats. I mean, if you don't play me on there, come on. Get fouled. We'll play on, though. Oh, he chooses to cross that instead of play us through. Disappointing. Yeah, the fact that skill moves, it already starts at 4, so I think all I have to do is like dribble by a couple of players. I don't really do that many 5-star skills. I should. I know Elastico's pretty good this year. And fairly easy to do in game. We're actually called offside there? Dang. Nah, it was just a goal kick, actually. Nah, we're good. I think we can score a header goal here eventually. We've got the right idea now. Yeah, I know Malmö is one of the best teams in Sweden. In terms of name recognition, I think them and Göteborg are the two that come to mind. Oh my, how do you not play me on there? My goodness. Yo, Luca Toni one would be pretty fun. I don't know who he played for in the early stages of his career, but yeah, he was pretty iconic at Bayern. Yeah, didn't Göteborg just sign Hamzic? I thought about doing like a video on that, like when that transfer was announced. All right, let's see a goal in the second half. We got it. Yeah, player career, I think world class is a good balance, honestly. I've been enjoying it. Another near post goal. Too easy, man. See if you guys can see my celebration here. I turned one on. There it is. A power slide. I'm telling you, just near post shots, that's how you do it. Both of our goals have come on the near post. I gotta try to get my weak foot up, though. That's gotta be the goal. I think at least a 2-star. That's the problem, though. It's like, when you have just a 1-star weak foot to start with, it's hard to score weak foot goals. I feel like they essentially need to be tap-ins. What a ball. Can I take on 3 defenders here? Had to go with the rainbow flick. The manager immediately tells us to keep it simple. Now we're playing on world class. Ardian. Oh, look at the layoff there. Taking away my assist. Shake my head. No, make the near post run. Oh, nice volley. That'll be 2. I feel like we could just jump to result if we wanted to. Who are we talking about for Marcus Berg? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about Göteborg. They won, I think I want to say in like the 70s or 80s, they won a European Cup, which is a pretty big deal. That's kind of why I wanted to make a video about them. You know, trying to win Champions League with them. It would make for a pretty good storyline. Yeah, I think World Cup for Sweden. I genuinely feel like this could be a long-term save. I've been trying to find some sort of My Player series that I could continue doing for these live streams. And yeah, I find it pretty fun to play because like I've played so much career mode this year that honestly some of the other series get a little bit boring from time to time. But My Player I've hardly played any of, so maybe up the streaming schedule. With that said, I am going on vacation pretty soon, so it would have to be when I get back. I'll try to get another Friday stream next week, but the week after I won't be home. So maybe an IRL one, but I don't think Sweden have won a World Cup. I don't know how far they progressed, but we can look up the Sweden stats after this. Man, our manager telling us to watch for offside. I feel like it's on the other player to stay on in that case. Rabio, Chumani, or Sabitzer for Chelsea. I don't know Rumani, but Sabitzer is quite good in career mode. All right, good half there. Get the 2-0 result. Yeah, for Chelsea, honestly, I think making some more Bundesliga transfers would be good. The question, though, is do they need a Sabitzer in their team, right? Because they already have a lot of center attacking mids. We got a ton of achievements for that one. Or accomplishments, I guess, is the terminology. Let's see what we unlocked. Third in 1994. Okay. Yeah, I guess in the mid-90s they had some pretty good players. That's right around when Larson was playing, right? I gotta make my way to Sweden one of these days. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've won any trophies. Cup history is what I want to look at. Let's see, Sweden top goal scorer. Actually want to see that. Looks like Zlatan has scored the most goals. Henrik Larsson second. What about for assists? Kim Kallstrom. What a name. What a player. I forgot about him. He's actually retired now. 38 years old. Man, what a player he was. I used to get his card all the time. I don't want to play that audio. I used to get his card all the time in Ultimate Team for his free kicks. What do you guys say about this one? Now, I'm not sure how this cup works for Sweden, but it looks like we're through on points. So maybe we simulate a little bit more in the group stage so we can play the later rounds. I'm guessing we're going to get some more fixtures here in March. Also, why is this volleys thing not going away? What do you guys think? We do get picked in the starting 11. I think I'm just going to play the one more match for today's stream. We'll just do a quick sim, see if we get a goal. We do lose that match, getting taken off in the 55th minute. Not ideal, but... Now let's see. See that? I don't really understand how that works. Do we have more cup fixtures to play later? It's a bit weird. Because now we have like a month break before we start in the league, but whatever. I guess we keep simulating. Oh, here we go. The cup fixture's finally showing up. So let's see. Okay, so now we're into the quarterfinals. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure what the manager's doing for some of this stuff. A lot of players on a decline for their rating from sharpness, which tells me they're probably being played out of position. But this will actually be a good team. I think I recognize some of their players. Sema up top. Lund. Janssen. Yeah, they're a pretty good team. So this will be a good match to close things out. I say we get another goal though. Based off of like how we've been playing. I think we can get another dub here. Yeah, I feel like Sema has a good amount of potential in career mode. Oh, this is a different one. I'm thinking about the Watford Sema. The other guy has 66 overall, 66 potential, but Johansson is one of their players. 17-year-old Icelandic player, 67 overall, 82 potential. That's about it for 80 potential players. But yeah, this will be a good match. And it's live. Let's go. Let's get another goal. Some quick passing to start off the match. Oh, heavy touch. Keep possession though. It's all good. Through the channel. He tried it. Too heavy on the pass there. I don't think that was a bad call for pass, honestly. If it was weighted a little bit less, that was definitely a goal scoring chance. Another one wide. Oh, go on. I thought we were going to get our header there. Genuinely, like, we're getting these tactics down. I'm having some fun on my player, man. I think it's also the fact that, you know, you're using a Zlatan build, which is a little bit, like, unconventional, I guess, for FIFA. I think that might be part of the reason why I enjoyed the Wolfsburg career mode so much with Weghorst. Just offered something different. This is the chance to score on our weak foot. That said, we cut in on our right. Good save from Janssen, to be fair. Yeah, I agree with you. Probably I need to switch around the team every now and then. But as long as you're building some sort of storyline, like I guess for this, the storyline would be, yeah, moving clubs, getting into the Swedish team. What a ball. Off the crossbar! Dude, we were just rocketing these efforts toward goal. We got too much power. I don't think they've registered a single shot yet, though. There you go. Good stop. We're back for corner. And cleared away. Nice. We'll keep possession. Nice. Maybe could have waited for the overlap, but we're good. On the weak foot. There it is. Nice. Oh, that had like so little power on it. Genuinely. But the placement was on point. And we had the strength to hold off the player. Take a look at this replay. Yeah, I didn't think we would get to that, but we out-muscled two players there. And just a clinical shot. Oof. This keeper, though, he's made like 2 or 3 good saves. He could easily have a hat trick at this point. A little bit of swerve on that shot. All right, Audion, catch you later. Five shots so far in this match. 40 minutes played. Oh, I probably should have passed that one. We got a little bit stuck on what to do. 8.7 so far. Let's get a second goal. I'm chasing a 10 out of 10 rating. Yeah, Brett, that's a pretty good channel. I think they just wrapped up their online career mode, but yeah, I was watching some of those episodes as well. Oh, we just got in the way of the shot. That's fine. Yes, we have to go the tucked in shirt with long sleeve. Try to go as realistic as possible for young Zlatan here. This should be half. There you go. Good first half. Got a goal with our weak foot, which is always good. 9.1 rating. And honestly, all positive feedback from our manager. Take a look at this shot statistic. I wish this was actually in other game modes. You don't see this that often. I like some of these statistics, but yeah, we're basically going top right on most of our efforts. One hit the crossbar, one going just over. That was the header. And then 2 pretty solid saves from Janssen. Yeah, if any of you are new around here, welcome on in. We typically try to live stream at least once a week, but lots of other career mode content on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, feel free to do so. I think we're off there. Janssen's going to play this from the back. Okay, interesting. Is Danny Ings rumored to go to Chelsea? Do you think that's what they need? I don't know what his goal contributions were last season for Southampton. I know he's injured for a bit, but the season before that, I mean, I think he had joint top goals. He was definitely in form for them. As if that finds the back of the net. Some bangers in this match. What's going on, Toby? Is this one season, this stream? I think we'll probably go one season for this club, but probably go across multiple streams. It's a fantastic effort, to be fair. A finesse shot. Dang. Yeah, pro clubs with this camera. I've never played pro clubs on the pro cam. I'll have to try that out next time I play. Don't force the pass. Two on our weak foot. Oh, Janssen, this dude. He's made like 3 good saves. I thought we were going to get another weak foot goal there. This guy's keeping them in the match, man. Yeah, I would imagine only works as a striker. Yeah, those of you that have been subscribed for a while know I actually made some Pro Clubs content maybe 2 or 3 FIFAs ago. That's pretty fun. I think there's so much potential in Pro Clubs, man. JCC does a good job with like developing, I don't know, storylines and personalities in his series. But yeah, I wish I would see more Pro Clubs content on YouTube. I know, some of the bigger content creators like Nep and Bateson, I think, have uploaded Pro Clubs content towards the end of each FIFA. But yeah, there's just so much potential for the game mode if there were more updates. Going for the diving header there. Ibra's gone up a bit in his overall. I think we're up to upper 67 on the verge of 68. Scored a couple of goals. Some good play from the computer, to be fair. That's a bad pass. Now, keep in mind, we are in the league now, so no extra time. So we got to try to get this winner. Good switch of play. Oh, we actually don't keep possession there. Dang. Here we go. Nice. Play in the middle. Out wide. If he's on. Ah, he's off. It's a... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're playing the quarterfinal. That's right. There was like a bit that the quarterfinal wasn't showing up. So we might go into extra time. Okay, fair enough. It'll be interesting. I wouldn't mind pens. That could be pretty fun. Maybe scoring a match-winning pen. No competitor mode. I believe it's turned off. So I think I'll track back for this last minute or two. I don't see us getting a counter. Maybe we will. With that said, 2 minutes of added time. And now we're playing it backwards. You'll love to see it. Let's see. What's going to happen here? Are we going to go into extra time? Penalty kicks? Replay? Resume match. Okay. So we do go into extra time. Still in the fixture. Surprised we haven't been subbed off. I don't know what our... stamina's not great, but hopefully having enough left in the tank here. Advantage played. It might be a free kick. No. Of course, they don't call fouls on Zlatan. I mean, could we have set him up any better? Goal and an assist in this match. What's going on, Rafael from Romania? Ooh, we've even got the smoke going there in the background. What a celebration. Can't really see much there. They're supposed to be showing the fans, but it's kind of just smoke. Yeah, that was a nice assist. That's some like inner pro clubs working there. We are right-footed as Zlatan. Yep. Basically tried to replicate as much as I could for him. So 6'5". Let me see how many pounds actually, man. I think it's 205 pounds. Yeah, fairly sure it's 205 pounds. So 6'5", 205 pounds, target man, right-footed. And then to start with, we have 1-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. We're hoping to get that up through the accomplishments, though. Still want to get that header goal, though. That's the aim, man. Yeah, the smoke is a nice addition. Honestly, I hope in the next FIFA, little things like that. Because keep in mind, like, this isn't even a real stadium. But I think it was also for Liga MX. They had a couple of clubs for Tigres that like we ended up seeing smoke in the background. So, you know, anything to add to the ambiance and like the immersion of the save, I think would be a good addition. You know, just a little bit more personality for each stadium, right? All right, 15 minutes left to go. Can we hang on for this result? Maybe get another goal. I mean, a goal and an assist, we'll take that. But the last time we scored, our opponents made a pretty quick reply. That's a through ball, please. Could have played some more space. We set up another one of our players. He returns the favor. Oh, he's trying to. Need your help for Zlatan's regen? What do you need help with? I mean, for Zlatan's regen, once you know he retires, it should be as simple as just... I'm telling you, man, they just about get the equal... They do get the equalizer. But for Zlatan's regen, it should be as simple as just looking for like a 16 to 21-year-old striker from Serie A. And if he's not in Serie A, then he's going to be in free agents. Really, for Zlatan's regen, it should only get like 3 or 4 results. There's not that many Swedish strikers. Not the best save animation there from the goalkeeper. Yeah, it's going to be pens, it looks like. It's just meant to happen, unless we get a late winner. It's 4 minutes left to go. Hardly any stamina. I think at this point, we just need to wait for a cross to be sent in. We'll try it from there. I mean, couldn't really do much more with that. Panenka for the pen? I don't think I could do that. If I'm going to miss a pen... Look at our striker's lots on. If I'm going to miss a pen, I'm going to miss to a corner. Slap, you joined at a great time. We're about to get into a penalty kick shootout in the quarterfinal of the Sweden Cup. Question is, will we get our chance? I feel like we will. We've got to be one of the first penalty kick takers. Gotta see a big save here from our goalkeeper. Okay, or a miss. That works. This is a fantastic outing. Good pen there. It's got to be us. Here we go. Zlatan, we've been working on this. We're going to go to the right. And it's saved. Shucks, dude. I mean... yeah, it's not looking great for us right now. I mean, we missed every single pen. Like, we did no favors there missing it. But, I mean, the rest of our teammates missed it as well. Kind of disappointing not to advance further in the cup there. I mean, fair play to their goalkeeper. They made like 2 or 3 saves. Dang. I don't know if I can end it on that note, guys. I mean, we get an 8.6, a goal and an assist. We got a couple of boosts to our rating. That was very much scripted, yeah. All these achievements are going to be nice. Let's take a look. So we got pretty much the rest of the month off, and then we kick off with the Allsvenskan. Is that how you say it? Let's see. I want to get this pronunciation right. Let me mute this audio.
Allsvenskan.
Allsvenskan. There you go. Allsvenskan. Our Allsvenskan season kicks off on the 3rd of April. So I guess just some training to do in between then. Mons, how was the pronunciation? Doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be acceptable. I mean, we might even be up to like a 70 rating here pretty soon. Yeah, the notification is indeed bugged. It has been every single time we get an achievement. It just stays there. Kind of annoying. All right. So first match here. So we have 4 fixtures in this objective set. Minimum rating of 7.9 should be no problem. 1 goal, come on. We're scoring like a goal every match. And then a goal conversion rate of 12. We should be able to hit all 3 of these. No problem. And again, we're in the starting 11. You'll love to see that, man. Especially after the Podolski My Player, where we maybe got picked in, I don't know, every 4th or 5th match. I think we featured in every single one so far. Full fitness as well. Some interesting choices for the positions, but Parnjeka has like, I think he's got 88 potential or something. Pretty ridiculous. $85 actually. It must have gone down quite a bit. I swear when I looked... Who am I thinking of then? Maybe I'm thinking of Oyarzabal. Yeah, Oyarzabal has 89 potential. He's at an 84 overall in the latest squad update. Low-key, Sociedad, man. They've got some players. I mean, let me pull it up for y'all real quick. I was thinking about doing a Sociedad Kurma, but when I was looking at the team, I think it would just be too easy. Like, Oyarzabal, amazing potential. You could do a storyline of just selling him, maybe season 2, season 3. Isak, good potential. Porto, David Silva, an 86 overall. I mean, there's really not that many weak points in this team. You could be challenging for top 4 in one season. Just wild. I tried to upload on Thursdays for Fiorentina, Arvid. All right, first match of the season. Got this. We know how to play at this point. Liking these kits too. You just dribble that one out of play. Okay, interesting. I don't think you're alone in that, Mons. There's been a lot of support shown for the Fiorentina save. I definitely took that away from my teammate. I mean, can we get an assist, please? He really had to make that extra pass. I guess we get the goal, so can't really be unhappy, but... Romano the GOAT? I don't know, man. Romano's an interesting one. He's arguably one of the most versatile homegrown talents I've had so far this year. The only thing that lets him down is his finishing is in like the 50s or 60s. If he had better finishing, better attacking positioning, man, he would be like one of the best players I've used this year. But he's still a fun one to use in game. If he had better finishing though, that's what lets him down. So I think at this point, like, I'm just going to keep him on right wing and then play him wherever. Whether that be midfield or out wide, striker. Doesn't matter. Look at this play. That should be one out wide. Actually, they play directly to us. I was hoping our teammate would just stay wide there. Do a quick back heel to him. Ginger, I've actually got Italy wood in the final. I'm hoping for a good match, but it's tough, right? Because like England knocked Germany out. I don't really hold a grudge against them for that because Germany, honestly, I think how they played is like they were their own worst enemy this tournament. They just didn't show up when they should have. And I still get like flashbacks to the 2006 World Cup final or semifinal when Italy beat Germany. So yeah, I mean, both teams, they've got a pretty rich history against Die Mannschaft. But yeah, I've got Italy winning it just based off of how they played so far. A little bit early on that pass there. Teammate, they just want to get the ball to Zlatan, man. The game revolves around Zlatan. Dude, some of these runs from our teammate, I just cannot predict them. That's a goal. No, side netting. Okay. Really, first team to win 7 games of the Euros. That's interesting. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. When was the last World Cup team to do that? Did France do that in their most recent run? I'm trying to think back to who they played in the 2018 World Cup. What's going on, Mooney? But yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, I'm just hoping for a good final match. I think it's honestly like a big deal for anyone that supports England. This is the first time watching them in a major tournament final since 66 or 64, something like that, the 60s. So for the vast majority of them, supporters, like, this will be your first time watching them in a final, which, you know, I can relate to that. And I think they've honestly shown quite a bit in this tournament that they can be one of the contenders again. They've got a good young core. Defensively, that honestly always look like a threat on corner kicks and set pieces. Yeah, 66 is the last major tournament final. It'll be a good story whoever wins, because, you know, let's not forget, Italy didn't even qualify for the 2018 World Cup. So, I mean, the fact that they find themselves as one of, again, the more dominant teams, they had a pretty quick reply. Yeah, that's true. Mancini has definitely, like, instilled a good tactics to their team. I think it's a big reason why they've been successful. But also, like, some of their players, like, Italy just have a lot going for them, too. They've got some players that are arguably in the prime of their career, scoring a lot of goals in Serie A. I know Mobile hasn't exactly translated all of that to international performances, but, you know, from the midfield, they're very creative. Defensively, they still have the veteran core. Not sure what our team is doing here. I had a chance just to play that through to me. Yeah, that's the only thing I would wonder about Italy is, like, who are kind of your up-and-coming defenders? Because after Chiellini and Bonucci, it's like maybe Romagnoli could be added to the mix. I just can't think of, as far as like career mode goes, any really high potential Italian center backs. Look at that block. I mean, the rest of the Italy team, I feel like they've got squad depth everywhere. Good midfielders, good wide players, a couple of strikers that have decent potential. Some even not even included in this Euros tournament, so. Yeah, Bastoni, I guess, is one. Almost pulled off the fake shot. Ooh, that was heading for the back of the net there. Good save from Roning. Take a look at this. I think that was headed for bottom corner. Quality stop. That is going to go out of play. It's just a throw in, though. There you go. GG's 1-0. And our first Oxaven league fixture. Should have had an assist, to be fair. So, we got some Fiorentina talk going on in chat. I think we close out the stream, loading up season 4. So let me quickly change scenes, load that up for you guys. And yeah, if you have any inputs on, I guess, like where we should take the save, there's a lot of different directions we can go, right? All right, Fiorentina season 4. Haven't personally looked at it too much, but in case you haven't seen, this is our current starting 11. Not sure where Romano has gone, why we have lost our homegrown talent's face, but regardless, that is our homegrown talent. I've actually never seen that. I don't know why that is. Let me take a look at the squad hub if it's there. Yeah, it's just gone. Maybe it's because I loaded up on my player, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, this is the squad right now. Some of my initial thoughts is like, Kwame, well, he's a good super sub. I don't know if he's ready to be like a striker in Champions League, right? An 80 overall compared to Vlahovic's 86. It's a good like duo of players though, right? Vlahovic more of a target man. Kwame with instructions to get in behind. I've seen some comments saying we should move Gonzalez up to striker, which we could do. 2 left-footed strikers. I don't know. Bonaventura is officially like on his way down in terms of ratings, so I think we either need to bring in Castrovilli into the midfield or sign a like an 82 to 83, even 84 rated center midfielder. Amrabat's pretty much holding it down at CDM. Isco's still maintaining his rating, so I think he's fine. Maffeu, pretty good down the right side, more of a defensive presence. Should be a right midfielder soon enough. And then defensively, like Martinez Cuarta and Milenkovic are good. Rugani's been solid, but he's not really growing anymore. So what we could do is like move Martinez Cuarta there, sign Zagadou. He was one of the players I outlined. It's either like Zagadou, DePaul, or Osimhen. What do you guys think about that? Between Zagadou as a defender at left center back, DePaul would probably go in at this left center mid spot, and then Osimhen would obviously be a left striker. I do want to sign an Italian player in season 4. I'll check free agents as well. I'll see if there's any good Italian free agents here. Let's see. Honestly, like I've been looking out for Chiellini and his regen, but he is still in this save. He's retiring at the end of this season, so for some reason I feel like Barreca might be a somewhat high potential player, so I'll shortlist him. If you guys see anyone that I just skip out on, let me know. But it's mostly regens, it seems like. We got Donnarumma in the free agents. There you go. Not the Donnarumma we know, though. Elshaw? I mean, at a 78 overall, it's not going to fit into the first team, but that might be a sick signing. You know, just someone to bring on as squad depth. Lasagna's a striker. Yeah, I mean, no amazing players in the free agents here. I think Elshaw is probably going to be best. So like a 78 overall, 5-star skill moves. What do you guys think? Would he fit into this team? Medium work rates? Honestly, I could see him being a center forward as well. Let me pull up his stats. Also has a real face in game, which is always a perk. So yeah, he could play as a center forward, have the same rating. He doesn't get an upgrade anywhere. So yeah, honestly, I could see him being like a backup center forward. Because Ilicic is going down in his rating, so I don't know about him. What are you guys saying here, though? Replace Rugani. Get Bastoni. Brett, you have faith in Kwame? Yeah, I want to have faith in him too, but I just haven't seen it yet from 3 seasons. Velato is a good center back for an Italian player. Let me see if I can find him. Is it maybe Velato? I'm not seeing him. Maybe he's just not in the latest squad file. He's playing at Hellas Verona. Okay. Lovato. Matteo Lovato, 23 years old. He's at Sheffield in this save. Interesting. A couple of shots for Jorginho. Let's see. 31 years old. Still at Chelsea. I mean, that's kind of right around the rating we would be looking for. He's going to start going down, though, in his rating. Only 91 pens. That needs to be upgraded. What are you guys saying for, like, good Italian signings? I've kind of been thinking as well for, like, a striker. Where's yeah, here's Moise Kean. 23 years old at Villa. I don't know, man. I think Champions League football, could that call for the return to Serie A? What do you guys think here? He's had a couple of interesting moves, right? He's kind of moved around in Serie A, now he's moved around the Premier League. I feel like that would be a pretty good signing. Fairly pacey, so he would be a good contrast to Vlahovic. Real face in game. And he's up to an 85, yeah. He's a pretty good player. Still with some room to grow. I think he's got like 88 potential. Yeah, if we do sign Jorginho, he would be on pen duties, absolutely. The question is, though, like, I don't think he would be able to... Ooh, Cutrone as well is a good shout. I like that. He's at Bordeaux in this save. Yeah, Osimhen's also in the running, absolutely. Here he is, 87 overall. The one thing I would say is that he's a bit high for the rating, right? I think if we were to sign Osimhen, we would need to include someone like Kwame as part of a swap deal. Because we have the funds, but I don't know, it's just a lot to spend on a player. Resign Chiesa, sign him as a center forward. I think we probably let him stay at Juve in the save. That's kind of what I'm thinking. He's getting regular minutes there. They just won the title. He's up to an 85 overall. I mean, honestly, his release clause isn't all that bad. Patsandaka's over at Monaco. Remember playing against him. I don't know. I think, like, as far as striker signings go, maybe an Italian that's abroad. Or like a striker from a non-top 5 league that is really good in their rating, but is still at the club. I did see Mwepu sign for Brighton, so they're going to have a nice Zambian strong link in Ultimate Team between him and Patsandaka. That'd be pretty sick. Salamakers. Still at Milan. I think Macias has moved in this career mode. He also just signed for Getafe. He's at Parma, that's right. Yeah, we can look up Boadu and Malin, but I think they've transferred away. Yeah, Boadu's at Dortmund. Pretty realistic. And I want to say Malin's also in the Bundesliga. Yeah, he's at Bayern. So that's like most of the non-top 5 league strikers. So yeah, right now, I've got to say, like, Moise Kean might be leading the way for striker signings. I think he's not too high rated for it to be super unrealistic. So that's like an Italian signing down. And then, I don't know, maybe it's tough. It'd be like between, if we go down that route, it would be between DePaul for Bonaventura, or we sign Zagadou as like a left center back and move Rugani to the bench. So Zagadou would play here instead. But then there's the question of like, and who do we take out of this first team, right? Or the substitutes? I think Ilicic. We'd have to choose between Ilicic and Kokorin. I think I would probably keep Ilicic on the bench. Maybe put Kwame there. And I guess just have a loadout like this. I don't know. I'll think about it. Any other, like, I guess, transfer suggestions you guys have? I'll show the short list for now. Cutrone is honestly a really good shout as well. I'll see what his rating is. Pacina is over in Wolfsburg. Yeah, Mata's down to a 69 overall. He got injured for a bit and he's just on the steady decline. I don't know, there's just something about this DePaul signing. To me, that's just standing out. It's like, I know he's transferred away and he's like on his way to La Liga and Atletico Madrid now, but I just feel like the move from Udinese to Fiorentina makes sense for me. Budget's not an issue, Sam. It's like 170 something, so we've got the money to spend. It's just realistic signings at this point. So let me move forward until the end of the month and get like a full scouting report on these guys. And then I'll kind of talk about, you know, which one of these strikers. I think it's right now it's between Osimhen, Moise Kean, and Patrick Crotone. They'd all be pretty good transfers in my opinion. So, if we sort by rating. Yeah, see, Keane's already up to an 86. So he's still growing. Cotrone's a little bit low in his overall, honestly. 79 is not great. I don't think that's Champions League quality. DeMarco's not bad, though. Low key. Honestly, I could see that as like a squad depth signing. Because right now we've just got... what's his name? I forgot the name of our starting left midfielder. Uragi, that's who it is. Yeah, I think that could be a good signing. Get some more Italian players in the team. Yeah, Spinazzola is also a shout. I don't know. Some decisions to make, guys, for sure. Some decisions to make. Yeah, there's Zagadou at an 82 overall. Yeah, I'll look over all the transfer targets again, and I'll probably start recording for this next episode this coming weekend. So, yeah, I think that's the plan for now. So I'll be signing off there, guys. Appreciate you hanging out for the stream today. A little bit over 2 hours, about 2.5 today. But yeah, hope I'll let you guys know if I go live again next week. Kind of getting prepped for vacation, so if I can fit another stream next Friday, then we'll do one then. Otherwise, it'll be in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Have a good weekend, and I'll be catching y'all later.